How do I clean myself before anal sex? Or anal play. I created a video about anal play. And you heard how enthusiastic I am about it. And first of all, what I said is don't freak out if there is a bit of poo. So what? It's part of life. Don't let that kill your joy, your fun of anal play. Of course, what you can do is you can prepare yourself as well as you can to make sure that it's not gonna get dirty. And there are several ways to do that. I'm gonna share with you a few of them, and then for sure I'm also gonna share my experience. First of all, the easiest way is take a bit of wet toilet paper. And what you do is you fold it over your finger, and with your finger you just clean the first part of your asshole, and just go inside and do it a bit around it, and that's fine. For having a plug, having a bit of anal play, usually it's fine. Before you clean, make sure that you went to the toilet and just clean your bowels. Make sure that they're empty. This is the easiest way. Now, your bowels are shaped in a certain way that there's a lot of bowels, and then there is some kind of funnel, and then it goes out. This funnel is actually the only part that you want to have cleaned and that needs to be cleaned. So you just need to make sure that there's nothing in there. So just go to the toilet, make sure that you get rid of everything that's inside, and this part will be clean. And the only thing that then you have to do is just take a piece of wet toilet paper and make sure that you clean the entrance of your ass where it came out. And then usually it's clean enough if you do a bit of anal play and stuff. There's a more intense version of anal cleaning. That's an enema. And what you do is you just, actually you can have a bag with a small hose on it, and you put the hose in your ass, and you let the water on room temperature, by the way. So like 35 degrees or so, a bit warmer than room temperature. Preferably you want it a bit similar to your own body, because then it's irritating the least. So what you can do with an enema is you just let the water run into your ass. At first I thought that it would be necessary to put all the water in my ass and just and then well, push it out, everything, and then do another one and another one and another one. This is not the way to do it. Normal water is not supposed to be in your ass. And what happened, at least with me, it irritated my bowels. And what happened is that everything went faster and faster, and then there was more stuff coming out. So I think that I would only use an enema only when I'm going to do an anal play for a whole day or something. Then I would use it. For the rest, it's also not really necessary. You can do like what I do with an enema. You can also do that with just with the shower hose. Just take the head off. So you have the shower hose and you just put it on your asshole. Push a bit of water into your ass, and that's it. There's a problem with that, and I'm not a fan of it. And the reason why, it's too easy to make the water go too fast, and then it goes too far into your intestines, and then it's also irritating, and that's not what you want, because then everything is going on and it takes forever to clean yourself. That was what we did in the beginning, because we thought that it was supposed to be like that, and sometimes it took me 1.5 hours to clean myself. So I'm not doing that anymore, ever. When I know that we're gonna play, I'm asking my masker if we're gonna play. What I do usually is I stop eating at lunch the day before. So I'm just skipping my last meal. For me, that's fine. It's not a big deal. It's worth it. Also, I love anal play, so it's just worth it. What I do is I skip my evening meal, and I skip my breakfast. Then my bowels are completely empty. Sometimes I still need to go to the toilet in the morning, but then it's always empty. The only thing that I then have to do is to do the last part of my intestines. I need to clean it a bit. I'm only using 100 milliliters of water, so that's a half a cup. I think about, I'm not really into cups, but it's a half a cup of water, of lukewarm water. And I use this with an enema, and that I'm just keeping it for like 15 minutes or so. I'm just gonna lie on my side, and that's it. Sometimes I don't have the chance to not eat before that. So then what I do is I try to empty my bowels. I have a tip also if you want to empty your bowels, how to do that. The way that I do it is, it may sound a bit gross, but you get used to it as soon as you start playing with it a bit more. And again, poo is also, it's part of your body. It's nothing to be afraid about. You can wash your hands after that. I would recommend you to wash your hands after that. If you have trouble to empty your bowels, lube your finger. Just put a bit of lube on it, and then you push your finger in your ass. Because your finger is in there, your bowels somehow get stimulated, and also your asshole is opening up. It's relaxing. So then it's a lot easier to release everything after that. So, and then I just put in my finger again, and I feel if it's empty. And this for me works fine. For anal play, these are the 3 different ways that you can clean your ass. In fact, the funny thing is that if you make sure that your bowels are empty, you don't need a full enema. Never do an enema that's bigger than 200 milliliters anyway. Because if you do more, it's going to go too far, and you don't want to get there. You just want the last part of your bowels, you want it to be clean. And then you can have an anal fun. So I'm sure that this will help you to have your first anal experience. I'm just looking forward to hear your experience. Wishing you a lot of fun and play with passion.